Hey guys, last week I told you never to pass up a pair of flat jaw tongs because you could adjust them to the size stock that you needed. And I gave you a little demonstration of that. Well, this is a little bit of a follow-up to that because, you know, flat jaws are great for flat stock. If you try to use round stock in these guys, you're going to have a bad time. If you try to use straight out square stock, you're going to have a bad time. So what you really want for round stock and square stock is a pair of hollow bit tongs that have this cool little V groove in there. The question is, how do you get that V groove? Because if you had a way to get that V groove in the backyard, you could take old tongs, flat jaw tongs like this, and turn them into something like this, or at least something to make do. So the question is, though, how do you get that groove? Well, you can use angle iron, well, once, maybe. Unless you have some super heavy duty angle iron, having that little notch is just not something most people have access to. You can use the little notch on front of the table and the anvil, but it's much handier to have a separate block that you can perhaps make into a hardy tool. It is actually very easy. You will need some 1-inch square stock, and you'll need two pieces of it. Now this is about a 20-inch bar. I have another bar that size here in the furnace. And this is something that can be done in the backyard. And if I'm yelling at you, it's because I've got my freaking earplugs in. How about now? I don't have to yell at you now. Sorry about that. Take this bad boy here, and we're going to use these two pieces to make a small, light V block. Again, this can be done in the backyard with your buddy and a sledgehammer. It's going to take a little bit of time, but for the purposes of this video, I am going to use the power hammer just to expedite the situation. So I apologize in advance. I'm going to have to reposition the camera since this is a full run shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a V-groove block. So let me set the camera where it needs to go. I'm going to put my earplug back in so I can start screaming at you like I'm in some sort of vortex that only I can hear. How's she look? Looking good. Okay. Lock all this in. Let's take our piece and cool it off real quick. That 1-inch holds a lot of heat. That's a lot of material there. And for most people, the 1-inch is, hang on, I'm yelling again. For most people, that 1-inch is going to be at the top end of what they're going to be working with. And there's a reason for that. Really and truly in the shop, if you have anything that's over 3/8 of an inch, we don't bother working it by hand. So, at this point, you can see we actually have a V groove. Check that out. And how quick and easy was that? So, what you have now with this V groove, now you can have the option that you can actually put this on a stem. You can make a hardy tool out of it. Ooh, that bad boy is hot. But you can take a pair of tongs like this, heat these bad boys up, and lay them in here and you can actually make hollow bit tongs out of flat jaw tongs. So again, while you're in the antique store, don't ever pass up those flat jaw tongs, because with just some very basic tools, you can rework them to whatever size stock that you need. So there it is, your very own V Groove Hardy tool. That quick, that easy. Hope you guys enjoyed it.